lesson is grammar, which everybody doesn't like except me. On account of today, we are playing Mrs. Brinks' Unscramble the Scrambled Flashcard Sentence Game. And I, Angela Anaconda, am the Tapwater Undisputed Springs of Champ Unscrambling. In other words, the undisputed unscrambling champ of Tapwater Springs.
Oh! Mother's muffins were heavenly. Thank you.
Another perfect sentence. You may sit down, Josephine. Well, that's everyone.
Excuse me, Mrs. Brinks, but I never got my turn to have a turn.
Very well, Angela.
I love Bob and hot chocolate.
Oh, you do you? Who's Bob? Unless I'm mistaken, which I most seriously doubt, I believe the sentence should read, Bob and I love hot chocolate, or perhaps you're keeping something from us, Angela Anaconda.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Angela and Bob sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
First comes love, then comes marriage.
Then comes Angela and the baby's marriage.
Phew. Oh. I am never going to live this down, on account of nobody ever forgets anything, and they will never let me forget it.
That's not true, Angela. Remember the time you sat on a porcupine at the petting zoo? No one remembers that.
Hey, that's true. Wait a minute. You still remember that?
But at least everyone quit calling you Needlebutt. Hello, Needlebutt. Seen Bob lately?
Thanks, Gina Lash. Very funny whoever did this, but enough is enough on account of it has gone on long enough. So if you don't really mind, please just leave us alone.
Us? Who's us?
I mean me. Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh, there really is a Bob. They really are in love.
But.
Angela? Forgive me for disturbing your sanctuary, but how come you never told me about you and Bob? I'm your best friend.
Because there is no me and Bob because there is no Bob. He doesn't exist.
I'll take your word for it, Angela Anaconda. But if you change your mind and need to talk about you and your true love, you know where to find me.
But Gina Lash, I will never be ready to talk about me and my true love ever.
Bob. That's all anybody's talking about.
Well, first loves are always exciting.
Yeah, but why Bob? Why not me? I mean, I was friends with her first, right?
Angela and Bob sitting in a tree.
Yeah, well, it better not be sitting in my treehouse.
Enchanté, John, which is French for John? John?
You know, Johnny, if you really want to compete for Angela's affections, why don't you send her a floral bouquet?
Flowers? Do I have to?
Oh, John, be a doll and fetch that for me, would you?
Not now, Nanette. I'm busy.
They say the quickest way to a person's heart is with flowers. Unless you're allergic to the pollen, like me.
Ha! You know, Cordy, maybe you got something there. Ha! See how you like Bob now, Angela Anaconda? Oh, hi, Angela.
So now, seeing as it has been over 20 minutes since anyone has mentioned you-know-who, I am thinking that everybody has forgotten all about him, namely Bob.
Oh, is it Teacher Appreciation Day already? Oh,
Is there an Angela Anaconda here, ma'am?
Angela Anaconda?
Here you go, young lady.
Yeah.
Read the card. Come Come on, Angela, what does it say?
Who's it from, Angela?
Angela, read. Come on, Angela, what does it say? Me and Angela love hot chocolate.
Oh.
Signed? Signed nobody.
Oh.
You didn't sign the card?
That Bob is so romantic. I mean, romantic in a lame way. I always mean romantic in a lame way. Someone's in love with Angela? Well, we'll just have to fix that now, won't we? Much better.
Spare no expense flowers where money can buy you happiness. What can I do you for?
I'd like to order your biggest bouquet of flowers, please.
That's very expensive, little girl. How do you plan on paying for that?
This is Nanette Manoir.
Right. We'll just charge your account.
Oh, and one more thing. Do you sell hot chocolate?
The Nina, the Pinta, and the... Oh.
Huh?
I knew someone remembered Teacher Appreciation Day.
Is there an Annette Manoir here, ma'am?
Nanette Manoir?
For moi? I had no idea. Who are those from? Who's it from, Nanette? Come on, tell us. Gosh, I can hardly wait to find out. I love Nanette and hot chocolate. See, I knew Angela wasn't his type. Bob likes me. I knew it was only a matter of time before Bob dumped Angela for you. I knew it was only a matter of time, even before January did. Poor Angela. Perhaps a steaming cup of hot chocolate will mend your broken heart.
Hey, we still love you in hot chocolate, Angela Anaconda.
Even if you were dumped. What? I didn't do nothing.
So, my imaginary boyfriend that everyone imagined suddenly likes Ninny Wart and not me, huh? Fine, she can have him. Did someone order a Bob, even though he is not real because he does not exist? Why, Ninny Poo, I believe he belongs to you, my backstabbing buddy. And since you are so fond of flashcards, perhaps you should become one. Why, Ninny Wart, how positively flashy of you. Looks like you are now ready to play Angela's Unscrambled a Scrambled Flashcard Sentence Game. Let us begin with a favorite of mine. After you, Ninny Poo. Nanette cannot love anyone but Bob. Whoops. I'm afraid that is wrong, little Nin. The right answer is Bob can love anyone, but not Nanette. Let's try another. Bob's love for Nanette rings like a bell. Correction. What you should have said was Bob loves to ring Nanette like a bell. But never fear, Ninny Poo, because first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Bob with a baby carriage, just in time for you to fall into. Boy, that Bob sure is a car. But not to worry, Nanette Compoop, because even though you are such a baby, it does not mean your relationship will be just a flash in the pan. After all, Nanette and Bob live happily ever after. Oh no! Sorry, little Nin, but that is wrong again. The right answer is, after Nanette, Bob lives ever happily. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ah! My Bob is missing! All right, which one of you hooligans is the culprit?
Excusez-moi, Mrs. Brinks, but the last person I saw with Bob was Angela, when he was on her locker, which, I might add, is against school decorating policy.
Well, Angela Anaconda, I might have known. All right, Missy, lift your desk. Young lady, I demand an explanation.
But Mrs. Brinks, I ripped up the flashcard of Bob because I broke up with Bob.
You broke up?
You broke up?
You broke up? With a piece of cardboard? Young lady, this time I believe you have truly lost your marbles.
Are you sending me to the principal?
No, I'm sending you to the guidance counselor at once.
Poor Nanette. I hope you don't mind being second choice.
Second choice? It's not.
Class, I'd like to introduce you to a new member of our class.